Hey, Rich and Kristina. Welcome to South Florida and Delray Beach. Sorry it's taken so long for you guys to be able to get down here, but I wanted to just quickly run through a couple things. I'm going to be super basic because I don't have much time, and I know we're going to end up talking one-on-one quite a bit. So I wanted to show you first off how to turn the TV on. That's a high priority. This middle button on this Harmony remote turns everything on. And then from that point forward, as long as you open the cabinet, and I'm going to leave that open for you guys. It doesn't have to be, but to use this Xfinity remote, it has to be left open to control the volume. So as long as you have that open and you're using this controls the entire TV, guide, all that kind of stuff with Xfinity, and also you can control the volume. And then to turn the system off, you're just going to hit this button right here, the off button on the Harmony remote. Okay, now the tablet is key for everything. So I'm gonna open that up. First of all, your unlock pattern, it's pretty quick. It is that pattern right there. And this is going to be your thermostat, obviously. All three thermostats are controlled here. And it looks like my password got reset, so I'm going to have to put that back in. Let's see if we have better luck with some of these other apps. Okay, the HEOS app that I just hit, if you see this little red app here, this controls the music throughout the system. And there's three key areas. You've got the little house, and that's where you turn all the zones on. Now I have it set up where everything, the main zone is the living room. The zone 2 is the outside patio deck, the pool deck. And then Versace is the second floor guest bath. Garage is obvious. Master bedroom. These are all different speakers. Right now they're set up where they will control completely together. So when you press this little play button, you'll see that this is a very important button right here. This is where you control all the volumes. Of course, it's not working. Okay. And you'll see you can control all the volumes for all the zones here. Now you can separate, and if you want to do that, you can separate the zones where you can play different music in all the different zones. So if you want to do that, give me a call and I'll walk you through how to do that. I'm not going to do it right here. Now this in the middle is very important as well. This is where you pick if you want to put your own Spotify account. I've got a lot set up in Pandora, but this is all the sources. So you want to tap here to pick whatever station or music you want to play, and that'll come up with a list. Or if you probably have a Spotify account, you can go into Spotify and pick a song, etc. So that's the gist of that. And then Harmony is to control the entire system. It's very granular what you can do, but for the most part you're not going to need that, but we can walk through how to use it if you'd like. Denon also is very granular. Beehive is the irrigation system. I'm not going to expect you guys to do much with that, but just so you know in the future if it comes up. Smart Things right now is just configured. This one is just configured right now for the Schlage keypad locks. I'll give you the code for those. There's two of them downstairs. There's one on the garage door and outside door, not the main doors, but the access door to the side. And there's one on the cabana bath, which is, I usually, when I go out at night, just so you know, I pretty much don't take any keys, and I just, when I'm staying here, I just use that cabana lock to get in. Smart Things, you can actually control the locks remotely, but for the most part, you can just use a pad on the locks. Okay, and those are the key apps that you're gonna need to deal with. OmniLogic. Not sure how that got off my main screen, but we're gonna put that there. Now the OmniLogic, just organize this. OmniLogic is for the pool system. Let me just quickly go through that, and again, we'll talk. You know, I had someone helping me set stuff up, and it looks like they've just completely unset some stuff up, so I'm gonna have to go back through and fix this, and I'll talk through it with you guys later, but no worries on that. All right, so I wanted to go through. First and foremost, I'll tell you, if you need something, chances are I already have it here. So don't go buying a bunch of stuff until you've taken a complete inventory. But I wanted to show you that I've got all kinds of Ziplocs and foils and things like that. You've got to-go cups, you've got silverware, you know, garbage bags, all kinds of stuff like that. Obviously, you can replenish over time. But I wanted to let you know that, you know, no rush on that stuff. But I would go through all the cabinets. And here we've got a bunch of spices and stuff. You have a ton of batteries and light bulbs and things like that down here. So up here, I've got you stocked up on paper towels and tissue paper and so on. So what I highly recommend is that you go through the entire kitchen and kind of inventory everything that I have, because there's a good chance I've got everything you need. I'm leaving out some sterilization stuff for you guys, because I know that's a key concern. There's some tortilla chips there to go with the fresh vegan guacamole and salsa that's in the fridge waiting for you. And you'll see there's a nice gift basket over here. FYI, in the gift basket, if you notice there's some residue on it, that's because, of course, I sprayed it with sterilizer when it came in. But let's see. I'll show you a couple things. There's a whole new setup out here with rugs and subfloors, and that's because this time of year it gets a little bit wet. And you know, when it rains, sometimes you get a little puddling. So I made a pretty big investment to give you guys some rugs, but also underneath, you'll see that I put in this subfloor to keep it from, you know, having the rugs get soaked and have to deal with that. I do leave the pool skimmer, not skimmer, but the little creepy crawly thing in most of the time. You're welcome to take that out. Ryan, the pool guy, comes usually Monday or Tuesday every week, and he'll take care of everything there. This little guy right here is a smoker, and this is a regular grill right here, like a normal gas grill. And key here is you need to realize that you have to have these valves on. I believe this one's for the grill and this one's for the smoker, but you'll be able to tell they are hooked completely into like 500 gallon, or actually 250 gallon tank in the front yard. So you have a huge supply of propane for grilling. Lots of good stuff. We've got 4 pool chairs out here for you and 2 over on the ski dock. You'll notice you're going to start getting some packages in the mail here in the next few days. I ordered some additional stuff that couldn't get here on time thanks to delays with Amazon and everything. But one of those things is new covers for all these pool chairs. Just FYI, I love, and I wish I could be, you know, you guys could be here in person with me and I could talk through a lot of this with you, but we'll get to do that over time. But I personally love to, there's what you're paying for, the view. I love to lay out or take the chairs and put them down on the floating dock and just sit at water level and enjoy the view and have a glass of wine or whatever. You'll notice that the dock has been restained, and this entire pool deck has been completely resealed, restained, stuccoed. Lots of fun stories to tell you guys when we get a chance. The organic garden, I want to talk to you before Monday about this garden. You'll see that we've got some weed grass in here, and this time of year, you know, this thing grows really fast and the weeds love to grow. And I've got Farmer Jay coming once a month, but I wanted to talk to you a little bit about that whole process live. This is a switch for the iguana fence. I'm turning it on right now. You'll notice it clicks when it's on. That's because the big fat iguanas love to dine on our expensive organic veggies. So I leave that on whenever possible. Certainly if you're harvesting or if you're going to have kids around or whatever, definitely turn it off. Won't kill anybody, but it zaps you pretty good. Got heirloom tomatoes here. We're getting toward the end of the season, so I don't know how much longer these are going to last. And I'll talk through what all this stuff is with you. But this is called perpetual spinach, I believe it is. It's a form of Swiss chard. This and that as well. Unbelievable for salads. Unbelievable for sautéing or baking. It's really, really good stuff. You've got parsley here. You got fresh thyme right here. This is oregano. That's oregano also in the corner there. So you got some great stuff, but we're going to add a bunch more stuff. I just wanted to talk to you first. Got a new tomato plant that should be good for the summer that we just planted. Some basil there. You got some basil here. This is fresh mint that just got planted. You got a tomato plant that's still putting out some really nice tomatoes over here. This mint is amazing for fresh drinks. And that one on the end, you'll see that small plant on the end over there, tomato plant, is just coming up, and that should be good for the summer as well. It's specifically designed for warm climate. Go ahead and get rid of this guy while I'm standing here. Okay. I'm gonna talk through, sorry for the login situation, but I'm gonna get that set up before I leave here, and I'll talk you through how to turn the hot tub and pool and all that on. I've got it set up to do some automation stuff already, but we'll go through that live. Obviously, you got the pool storage over here. Check through that and see you got a lot of fun stuff in there, toys and things like that to enjoy. Trying to think if oh yes, I wanted to go through. Every room has TV, of course, and every king bed has fully adjustable head, foot, all that kind of stuff. The master, and I believe the upstairs guest room also has the sleep number, which allows you to change the firmness as well. But just know that all the king beds are adjustable so that you can put your head up, feet up, vibrate, all that kind of fun stuff. Let's see. This is another fun story. This is brand new. The window cleaners decided to move. One guy decided to move the table on his own. And let's just say it didn't go that well. So that was a nice little fire drill. And by the way, just FYI, there may be a couple of tiny little glass fragments left. We took meticulous care cleaning up what happened, but you know, if you would please just be careful that there's not anything left over there. Also, over time, just there's some fun stories behind these cruise ships. They are the most valuable things in the house. You know, they're over $20,000 per ship. So if you have kids around, please tell them to steer clear. Trying to think. I want to talk to you guys live about the balcony. I am happy. I was looking around, but I wanted to get your input once you got here. I am happy to put a little bit of furniture out here for you guys, and also wanted to talk to you about the gym setup, what you will use, what you won't use. You've got a whole weight set here. You got a bench there. I'm not sure if you guys want to use it. You got your yoga mat or not. If you guys want to use it, we'll let you use it and have fun with it. If not, I'll come and pick it up, get it out of your way. So we'll just talk about that live and figure that out. Here's this is the thermostat that takes care of the entire guest wing, both upstairs and downstairs. And you've got one here in the master that is specifically just for the master, and that's all it controls. And then the one in the kitchen does the living room and the kitchen. All the windows, as I said, were just cleaned, so you're gonna enjoy some really awesome views. I hope you guys enjoy. I know it's been a long, hard couple of months for all of us. I think that's it for now. The 2-story dryer is pretty fun. If you got delicates and, you know, anything fragile, you can just steam dry that in the top while the bottom is tumble drying. That little fridge is not currently hooked up. If you'd like to hook it up and put some water and stuff so you have it on the second floor, you're welcome to. And I think for now that's it. If you were here in person, I'd go through some more stuff with you, but we'll just talk through it over the phone because I know there's gonna be a lot of questions. But my #1 priority is that you guys have an incredible time and fall in love with Delray. It is a little warm, a little humid this time of year. I think you're gonna have some adjusting to do on that, but that's all, you know.